hopefully that's the Termi part 2 in the can. I hope so, at least. I managed to get an okay day. Sun went in, but I got a little quiet spell on the bridge all to myself. I'm hoping that when I get home and chuck the SD cards into the computer, I've got what I needed. I've already put together a couple of places I go videos over the weekend. Did I do my key? Oh, I had the seat up. Oh, panic. Yeah, I did some places I go videos. I was away at the weekend with my pal, my nobber mate, likes to take me up dirt tracks over on the west coast, and we got some cracking footage this year. Absolutely amazing scenery on a couple of roads I've not been on before. And watching it back with where I've got the exhaust mounted now, I've managed to get some half decent sound off of the wee session. The good thing is, when I'm making my own videos, you know, I can obviously play with the sound a little, just to make it a bit more what would the word be? Oral? Nah, not oral. You know what I mean. Make it sound a little bassier. But while I'm doing the comparison videos, I'm just leaving it as it comes out of the GoPro, which might be a bit trebly and not actually show off the extra bass that I'm definitely hearing now that the exhaust's been on the bike for a few miles. And I've managed to get myself a nice little setup where the camera is going to be fairly near the exhaust, and should get me some good footage and good audio. I just used the old ball mount that I'd put onto my Svart pillion. I have poached it up across, and it fit perfectly as an 8mm hex bolt into the mounting bracket for the Termi, so it was as if it was meant to be. On my little trip last weekend, I did 600 miles over 2 days on the desert sled. I did 380 with my nobber mate, and then I did another 160, 170 odd the next day with Mrs. 01, Miss Pillion. First time we have done that for years. She was happy enough, she said it was comfortable enough, and we managed to overtake when we needed to overtake, so the bike can certainly handle it. And yeah, didn't have any problems at all. So I'm loving the extra room on the bike. Obviously you can't compare this bike to the little Svart pillion, but the thing that I am noticing on this bike is the 19-inch front wheel. I just love how it makes this bike feel. And it's kind of halfway between sporty and off-roady. I just feel it tips in and holds a line. My nobber mate, when he tried it, he said he was having a couple of stabs at turning in. I don't know how he was feeling that. You know, he's come off the 1200 GS, so it might be something to do with that. I just find it really easy to turn. I think it's quite manoeuvrable. GS, however, which I was surprisingly taken with on my fun test ride that I did last year, after being on the roads that we were on, getting back onto his bike felt so soft and heavy. Engine was lovely and punchy, but suddenly it felt like it had too much engine for the roads that we were on. You know, you kind of picking up speed a bit quicker and charging into a corner, and then suddenly thinking, oh, this, you know, I was really aware of the weight. So I've gelled quite quickly with this bike. It's counting down to its service days, so I need to get it down to Ducati in Dundee. I get this in, and then, oh man, next month I've also got the Street Fighter going in, so it's going to be a bleeding expensive month. It needs must. And hopefully I get a test ride while I'm down there. They're pretty good at offering you a bike. I've not tried a little monster yet, so I'll maybe give one of those a go. I like the bike. I like the fact it needs a little rag. I like that kind of bike. I just feel like it could do with a wee bit more initial punch. Low down, that's all. It's not like I'm going to be going off road, is it? Because, you know, all I've got around here is the odd puddle. Puddles and gutters. We don't have any deserts. Gutter sled, the Scottish special edition. So just sign off and park this thing up, and we'll take a look at my footage and try and get the Termignoni versus stock video put together and uploaded. I think it's going to be a bit of a letdown. You're going to have to like the look of this exhaust to want it, I think.